Okay, where were we? Okay, I'll give you another exercise you can try on your own. Um, Oops, turn the page. Okay, x minus 3z equals 8. Um, y plus 5z is minus 2. Being very careful. You learn to be very careful in math, but in linear especially, because these solutions can be quite long, and if you make a mistake, it can be painful to have to start over. All right, so try to solve this. I'm not going to do it, but I will give you the answer. X is 5, y is 3, z is -1. Okay, now we'll define something called an elementary row operation. Okay, there are 3 types. 1, something called replacement. An example of this is, is when you do row 2 minus 2 row 1. Okay, so that right there is a replacement. Okay, in English, you'd say a multiple of one row. In this case, the multiple is -2. So a multiple of one row added to another row. So that's the first one. So we call that replacement, an operation like this. 2. 2 is, which one? Okay, so interchange is next. Interchange. Okay, you may have to switch rows. So if I have something like this, I may want to, I would like there to be a 1 in the top left, so I will switch the 2 rows. So I go row 1, double-sided arrow, row 2, like that. So row 1 and row 2 were interchanged. And finally, we have scaling. If I have 20, 21, 42, 84, and then I have 1, 1, oops, 1, 1. I may say to myself, well, those numbers are a bit ridiculous. Why don't I multiply row 1 by 1 over 21 to get 1, 2, 4. So this is an example. And this was an example up here as well. So scaling is when you take a row and multiply it by a number, non-zero number. So those are our 3 elementary row operations. So these are all we need. Okay, in this class, I will recommend you restrict yourself to those 3. Okay, you may find yourself tempted to do something, some kind of compound operation, like say 3 row 1 plus 7 row 2 that's not an elementary row operation. Okay, it's valid, it's okay, you can do it. I recommend you don't, but I'm not going to mark you wrong as long as you're careful. Okay, 2 reasons I recommend you not do it. First reason is that it's complicated, right? You have to do a lot more mental math. It's not usually a good thing. And the second reason, well, I can't really explain right now. When we get to chapter 3, if you have been avoiding these compound operations, then your life will be a little bit easier. So in chapter 3, we will see another reason why this type of thing is not advisable.